What's happening, everybody? It's Powerbang, and I'm here with another episode of It Should Have Been 3. This is a video where we take a look at a war attack that was close but didn't quite get the job done, and we look at what we could have done better in order to ensure the 3 stars. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at an attack from yours truly today. That'd be me. Now, if you look, I got a 96% 2-star, and this is a base that I did scout for you guys in episode 4 of our 3-star war base scouting series, and we looked at this and decided, you know what, let's go ahead and get some hog action in here. So I'm not going to do the full scout again. If you guys want to check out the scout, go ahead and visit the episode 4 of the scouting. It'll be in the description below, but I will discuss the general idea of what was trying to be accomplished here. Loons in to take out this archer tower, loon to take out this cannon and this cannon, 2 loons in to take out this wizard tower, and also proceed in along with 1 hog to get the lure. After the troops are lured, the goal was to drop my distraction troops over here, follow those up with witch, wizard, and archer queen, and have them move in, take out these buildings here after they got done with a CC kill, and then drop a golem. I had talked about giants in the scouting video, but I ended up determining that I wanted the golem because I wanted to tank this expo here. So drop a golem here, and as it heads in, it'll get the attention of the wizard tower and then make it safe for my wall breakers to break this wall and then send in my barb king to kill the queen. Once that's done, hogs come in from the bottom of the base. Now, it was important that I sent a 2-finger drop and sent them from this direction and this direction. That way, once they kill that air defense, they split to each side. I anticipated a double giant bomb in this location and a double giant bomb in this location. That was my anticipation, which would have made it unnecessary for my hogs to path there, and they would have continued up through the base like this. However, that was not the case. Those were a single giant bomb there, and instead they had a Tesla in this location and bombs below it. That as soon as I saw the Teslas pop there, I know that up here is the same thing. We're just going to have single Teslas with a giant bomb, which basically is going to force the need for 4 heals. So that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and give it a watch, and then we'll start it over to see what we could have done better. So loons go in, targeting all these defenses here. A couple come in from the bottom right now, trying to time it to where all 4 from the cannon and the wizard tower go in at the same time. And they get the lure done. I notice we're a little light on troops that are coming out. We've only got a couple wizards, 2 minions, and then here comes a barbarian and a balloon out once I send the hog. So distraction troops come down. We've got witches, wizards, archer queen backing that up. Gonna go ahead and get the kill done on this clan castle. And as they approach here, once everything's taken care of, I'm gonna drop a wizard on the lab to build the funnel on the bottom side. So golem goes down up top, gets the attention of the wizard tower. It's safe to send my wall breakers in. The wall gets broken. Wizards come out for a topside funnel. Barb King gets attracted by the archer queen immediately, goes in, takes care of her, and now we are safe to drop in the hogs. So here they come from the bottom of the base. 2-finger drop targeting both sides of that air defense as we talked about. Right here I go, oh crap, there's a Tesla there, and that means there's one on the other side too. So lose a few hogs there to spring traps, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Heals there waiting for the giant bombs, which that guess was accurate. More heals go down anticipating the bombs in the top compartment. And the hogs are working nicely up through the base at this point. They jump out on the right side to take care of those flanking defense buildings, take them out with ease, and head up towards the top compartment. And they're starting to peter out here towards the end. Several go off via spring trap. Skeletons are beating on them. And we're going to fast forward at this point. Almost out of hogs, but 2 stars already in the bag, so it's a no doubter 2-star. All the defenses are now down, lost all my hogs, and we're in cleanup mode now. So my queen starts shooting the king. She's going to get him down to about half health, and then my witches and my wizard down here in this lower compartment are going to finish the job. But you'll notice the timer's running a little bit short. Queen uses her ability to try to get her through some walls, but level 9 walls and above are no joke. They take a while to chew through, and it's just not going to be enough time. So she takes out what she can. The witches and the skellies take out what they can. We fall just short at 96%. So let's go ahead and watch this again and highlight a few things that we could have done differently. So first off, the loon that comes in on the right side did not get the job done. This was a crucial part of this raid. You'll notice the shadow on the ground. That is where the balloon is actually placed. And I paused it just a little bit late. It was dropped about right here, and it's pathing, towards this archer tower. Now you'll notice it's above the archer tower. What I needed to do was place it down more in this area, like I did on the other side, and it was able to get further into the archer tower and actually get its bomb off. So what you're trying to do is make sure the bomb gets dropped, and then the crash from the death splash will actually kill the archer tower. So that's component one. This archer tower remaining standing means that as the hogs path through the whole base, now they have to come all the way back across the base to target this archer tower again. And the whole time, this barbarian king is beating on them. All the skeleton traps that they've tripped throughout the entire base as they've moved through it, those are also attached to your hogs, and that's just not good. You're going to lose a lot of hogs that way, and your cleanup is going to really struggle. So we'll keep going here. Loons come in on the bottom on the cannons. 1-for-1 trades here, just out of the range of the air defense. That went perfectly. The 2 loons on the wizard tower, that also went perfectly. And we noticed that the hog rider that went in also went well because it got a couple more troops out of the clan castle. So we focus on the CC lure and kill. Everything went well. It doesn't appear that I lost anything of value. They worked through it pretty steadily. Now, if we look up top here, Golem goes down, and the queen's on him. It's debatable here. I could have used a giant like we talked about, because you'll notice this king, watch how quickly when I drop him, he locks onto that queen. See, I wasn't sure right there. He's already made a decision. Okay, my golem's getting shot. I'm going to go rescue him. I didn't know if he would actually, make that determination that quickly. So I figured if I dropped 2 giants or so up outside the wall, one to make a safe path for my wall breakers, and then another one as my king approached and was hitting this building here, drop another giant so it's into the queen's range, and she shoots a friendly troop to get that king's attention. I didn't know if that was going to work, so rather than gamble, I took the safe approach and went with the golem, because a queen running loose on a hog raid, especially level 15 or above queen, that's not good, and your raid's not going to end well. So chose to go with the golem. In hindsight, I probably could have left the golem out, because the king did pull from way back here, and he beelined straight for the queen. So I could have saved myself 20 housing space if I would have traded the golem for 2 giants. Now, that golem for 2 giants, that would mean that I have 4 additional hogs, and obviously, as you saw at the end of the raid, 4 additional hogs probably would have been the difference. So I'm not saying that this decision to bring the golem sunk my raid. It certainly could have went well. However, this could have been a factor that did not help me out. So he goes in, takes out the queen. No big deal here. He's doing a little bit of tanking. The golems are into golemites. The hogs come in, and this is the first crucial part that I kind of screwed up on. The heals go down. Now look at where they're placed. This one wasn't as bad, but if you look at the radius of this heal, this bottom half, all the way down here, that really didn't need to be that low. That could have been stretched to be up here, and that would have moved you further up past the Expo and into the almost to the Tesla. Very, very minor adjustment, but you'll see in a second here how this could have played a big role. The heel on the other side was a little bit better. If you draw a straight line on the bottom, you'll notice it's a little bit higher on the right than it is on the left, so that's probably sufficient on the right side. So continuing on, the bombs were there, we guessed correctly. Hogs are healed up, no problem. But you'll notice here, on On the left side of the base, we've got Teslas that are firing at Golemites. We've got the Expo just finished with a Golemite. It had just died and is just now shooting at the hogs for the first time. So on the left side of the base, there really is very little incoming damage. I could have afforded to let the Expo shoot at one or two of my hogs and drop my next heal way up here. That Expo is going to go down any second anyways. On the right side of the base, because that's not the side that our kill squad entered on, you'll notice how many extra defenses are over there that could be shooting my hogs. So I've got 7 main defenses over here shooting my group of hogs, and over here I've got 1. And of course, the side that I have 1 defense shooting my hogs, that's the side that I made the mistake on, and I dropped my heal too low. So go ahead and continue the raid again. The heal comes down. Now look at where, first of all, it comes down early. They're still on the Expo and not working their way into that next heal location. But if you look at where that heal is at, it's about right like that. That giant bomb is right here. So they're not going to trigger it until after this Tesla has died and they're already running to the next defense. So that means they're not going to be standing in the heal. They're going to be running through the heal very quickly. And the benefit, because the border of that heal spell is just beyond the location of the giant bomb, they're going to get at the most 1 tick of heal from this heal spell. So this essentially was wasted, this whole heal spell, because very little incoming damage, for 1. And for 2, it was so low that my guys did not get the benefit of that heal. Had I moved that heal spell up somewhere like this, my troops will not only hit the bomb, their health goes down, they're going to start ticking back up to full health, but they're going to stop at these mortars here and heal all the way back up to full life. So instead of just a few hogs coming out of this this core area here and heading towards the top of the base, and all of them being at 1/4 life or less, and then having to deal with a wizard tower, they would be full life going towards the top of the base, and they would be meeting up with this group over here, also full life, and we'd have about 10 hogs entering this top compartment at full or near full life. So that is going to be the main difference of the raid, was that heal spell on the left side of the base. Skeleton traps are popping open. Here's the bomb. And as you can see, look at the damage that it did to my hogs on the left side of the base, and all of them are now out. The most health that any of those hogs have is about 1/3 of their life, and they're going to start getting roasted now by the wizard tower. So that's 5 hogs that were essentially wasted there. Couple that 5 hogs with the 4 I could have gained via the giant golem debacle in the beginning of the raid, and this goes a lot differently. So notice, if I have an additional 5 to 9 hogs at this point in the raid, and this archer tower down here gets destroyed like it was supposed to in the scouting process, we decided we were going to drop a loon here. It goes in and takes out that tower. At this point, this hog crew, there's probably closer to 8 or 9 of them remaining. They quickly take out the skeletons, and then what building are they closest to right now? Well, that would be this elixir storage, and that's the first building that gets taken out during the cleanup process. So if we look at the remainder of this raid, we'll fast forward it. What is the building that is left up? As we come to a close of this raid here, the buildings that did not get taken out by the inadequate kill squad that we had remaining. Look at there. We've got this building, which is the first one to go, and then those hogs, after they take out these buildings here, they path around the outside of the base here and take out first this one, then this one, then this one. All of these buildings die from the hogs, so that was guaranteed a 3-star had I just adjusted the heals, and possibly taken a few more hogs. So that's going to be it for this episode. It should have been 3. Next time, we'll just try to do a better job. And, if I get the opportunity to do my attacks on a tablet. I'm waiting for an upgrade on my contract here for my cell phone, and I'll be updating my phone to the Galaxy Note 4. And I'm pretty excited for that, because that's going to give me a little bit more real estate to work with versus the smaller phone that I'm on now. So hopefully there will be less misclicks and fat fingers and that kind of thing going on in the future. But for now, I'm just going to have to suffer through it and deal with the results. So 96% 2-star on this raid. Close but no cigar. 2 stars in my book are failures, regardless of the fact that it was 96%. Got to do better than that to beat top level war clans. So for now, this is Powerbang. I'm signing out. I will catch you next episode. Take care.